Hello everyone, my name is Xiao and I will be presenting to you about the case of salmonella outbreak in pot pies in 2007. So just some background information. What is salmonella? Salmonella is a bacteria that causes an infection called salmonellosis. People who are infected usually develop symptoms such as fever, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite, and abdominal cramps. So what the current situation was at that time, so between January 1st, 2007 to October 29th, 2007, 272 isolates of salmonella with unidentified genetic fingerprints was found from all over the US. The infection was, or the salmonella infection, the salmonella was traced to the ConAgra Foods Company, specifically in their Banquet brand of pot pies. The company immediately issued, the company voluntarily issued a recall of the suspected frozen pot pies, but at that time it was a little too late because many of its products was already in the fridge of consumers, and the consumers were unaware of it. So just some core issues. The salmonella cases were surfacing from 35 different states in the U.S., and 65 people then had been reported to have been hospitalized. They did not know where the contamination happened, they knew where it happened at with the company, but they did not know how. So with salmonella, there are different ways of contamination. So the first way is there could have been accidental animal feces in the food, or the food handlers did not wash their hands after using the bathroom. And then the third possible case is that food handlers touched raw meat and did not wash their hands and touched other type of food. So the state health departments are testing the products from patients' homes, and they were still under investigation on how the contamination occurred. The USC advised the public to not consume products with printed code beginnings in 5009 and ending in P9. So just a few recommendations. So the first recommendation, our food companies should have more strict inspections of food products before they are sent out to grocery stores such as Safeway or Albertsons. The second recommendation is health departments should make a public televised announcement to spread awareness. In many cases, outbreaks are only posted online in the CDC website, but I think it should be televised because many people do not check CDC on a daily basis to check if their food is safe to eat. The third recommendation is companies with contamination history or had contaminated history should review safe food handling and food safety with employees. So for the action plan, the health departments will publicize the outbreak on the news or on the website, to warn those who have already bought the pot pies to refrain from eating them. Number 2, after recall of products, the FDA should have full-blown investigation of the company's machinery and procedures as well as the conduct of employees. During this investigation, ConAgra Food Company should not be operating because we do not know how the food was contaminated and we do not want further situations of it reoccurring. With evidence from doctors, the company, ConAgra Food Company, should compensate patients who were infected, and especially those who were hospitalized and were very sick. By 2019, new strict regulations should be practiced to avoid the same situation from happening again. So I've always trusted food that I buy from Walmart and Albertsons, because I believe our government health agencies know how to protect us, and they know what to do to prevent outbreaks such as this. It never crossed my mind that I would need to worry about if I would get any infections or sickness from the food I buy. I had one seafood reaction from a restaurant, and I was very young, and I developed rashes and hives. Food companies need to adhere to regulations and provide consumers a peace of mind when purchasing.